Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. I'm on the back porch of my house. They also, AKA the lanai, and I got the old shrubbery in the back. Actually, I need to trim that up, but I've got that on the schedule for next week. So it's Friday, August 19th, 2022, about 3:30 in the afternoon. Kind of like that Friday afternoon vibe. And even though most of the people who live here are retired, there still is that undeniable Friday afternoon vibe. It's a strange thing. I guess it's so ingrained in our hearts and minds, that Friday, that feeling of Friday, My sister and I have been watching Dave Ramsey quite a bit, and he has the baby steps towards greater financial security. And of course, one of his golden rules is stop eating out. Stop eating out. And that, not that I ate at restaurants a lot, but even in terms of fast food restaurants, which I did not go to fast food restaurants a lot, but that, eat at home, cook at home, stop going to restaurants. It's phenomenal, the money you'll save. Even if you say you go to a restaurant even once a week, and you go out to lunch once a week at work, but if you stop going to the restaurant, period, it's amazing how much money you save just on tips. So taking that approach of totally stopping the use of the debit card and the credit card, and you have the situation where you take the money out of your wallet and you actually have to go and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're holding the greenbacks and you let it go, as opposed to handing over a credit card or a debit card. It's very psychological. You're taking that money out of your wallet, counting it, and letting it go. I stopped going to regular stores a while back. By that I mean like even to Walmart. I got this shirt, bought this shirt for $1 at the at a church thrift store, and it's a pretty nice shirt. And even at Walmart, this shirt would probably cost about $17, and maybe at one of those upper echelon classy stores, a knit shirt, collar might cost you, I don't know, $35, $40, a buck. A buck, and I got a shirt, and there's no tag on it that says this guy bought it at a thrift store. So a buck, that's like, and somehow they include the sales tax in it. So actually it would be like 93 cents, So it's like, food to think about. I mean, it's been thundering and humidity's high. It feels like it's going to rain any minute. Strange kind of a thing. I'm going to turn 69 very soon, beginning of September. And strange kind of a time. I've been doing this YouTube adventure for about 2.5 years. And I think I have, well, I have over 500 YouTube films between my sister and I up. And actually, I had started before Richard Mabey Presents. I just had called it Richard Mabey, and I had filmed about a dozen or 15 YouTube videos. And for some reason, when I brought it over to my computer I used to edit on my phone, then I brought it over to my laptop, but it wouldn't take it, so I had to start all over again. It was like, these high-tech guys can figure it out. So actually, it's like there was a whole 12, 15 episodes that I was able never to carry over to Richard Mabey Presents, because it's a long story. But I actually thought about doing the YouTube channel even a couple of years before I actually started filming. And my mom, when she was alive, was a great fan of Adam the Woo. And of course, we'd had breakfast, and Mom would say, "Oh, did Adam put anything up yet?" And she just loved Adam the Woo. And my mom passed away in 2019, 2 days before Christmas, on December 23rd, at nighttime. And so there was this whole time of, a certain sadness and emptiness and that kind of thing. And I continued to watch Adam the Woo. And I thought, I might be able to do that. The YouTube thing. I might be able to do that. But I would not be doing this if for that inspiration of Adam the Woo. Great inspiration, great inspiration to me, and essentially changed my life. I used to film 7 days a week, and then I decided to take Saturday and Sunday off. And sometimes I miss during the week. Things happen, and kind of like one time the hot water heater stopped working, and then one time our air conditioner stopped working, and there were things like that where I missed days during the week. But I try to be faithful, at least every Monday to Friday, of putting a new video up every day. And I like Adam the Woo's philosophy of not stockpiling. So I avoid stockpiling. That is, where you film like 5 videos in one day, and you're set for the week. So I avoid that. But I think Adam the Woo has touched a lot of people's lives, inspired a lot of YouTubers, and I don't think he will ever know how many people how many lives he's touched, and how many people he's inspired to take on this YouTube adventure. It is an adventure. It's not easy. So, going through my old comic books, and there's this one comic book. I only have one issue, Dr. Tomorrow, and it's actually my favorite offbeat, little known superhero, Dr. Tomorrow. And it's published by Acclaim Comics. This is from January 1998, and the cover price, newsstand price, is $2.50. This is number 5, and that's the logo for Acclaim Comics. But it's very, I love the artwork, and I think it's one of the most underrated comic books on planet Earth. And I don't go on eBay that much anymore, and the reason is, like, it's too easy to like I want to get more Dr. Tomorrow's, but it's too easy just to click in, okay, I want Dr. Tomorrow 1, and plus postage and handling is kind of high anymore. So I do hope to get more Dr. Tomorrow comic books. So I want to share a little bit of the contents of Dr. Tomorrow, this Dr. Tomorrow comic book, and we'll do that right now. So this is a tray that my old neighbor Lewis gave to me just before he moved away, and I just love the graphics, and it reminds me of there was a sweet shop in my town of Lincoln Park called Moe's Sweet Shop right on Main Street, and it had this exact kind of soda dispenser, and it gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling. I love the graphics on this. I love how it looks a little beat up, a little aged, you know. But here we go with Dr. Tomorrow. Just an absolutely great comic book. Wait till you see the artwork in this comic book. The story so far, I really like this a lot. It gives you a synopsis or condensed version of issues 1 through 4. I really like that a lot. Now, you can see the artwork is really outstanding. And there's Dr. Tomorrow. This is titled Trials with Tribulation. And Dick Giordano, who well-known comic book editor and artist, I know with DC, and I think he may have worked with at Marvel, but he was definitely a big wheel at DC Comics. Look at this artwork here. This is just great artwork. Here we have Dr. Tomorrow. Just great. I love the colors are very vivid. There you got Dr. Tomorrow running away from an explosion. I just love this comic book. I want to get more of these Dr. Tomorrow comic books. It's an overview of the both pages. This fellow kind of reminded me of Dick Tracy for some reason. The bulldog nose, you know. Here's some more comics of Acclaim. Dr. Solar. I remember Dr. Solar when I was a kid. Turek. I remember Turek when I was a kid. They were published by Gold Key. Solar was published by Gold Key. And that's the only two I remember. And there's, of course, the Dr. Tomorrow. So they published quite a few comic books. There it is, more artwork. I like just the way the artwork is done so very well. Very colorful. There's an ad for Dr. Solar right here. Solar, Man of the Atom. I love this, this kind of black and white, kind of the grays and that kind of thing, using grays. Here's some more Dr. Tomorrow. Just a great comic book. This is something about ice. I don't know what that's about. You can just see the expression, the artistic the really fine artwork in this comic book. It's really, really well done. Just a great, great comic book here. Turek. Let me see here. I remember Turek when I was a kid. I had bought a few, 7th and 8th grade, that kind of thing. When it was a gold key. And this is just a great, I don't know, Bloodshot. I don't know what that's about. It seems like kind of a violent comic book, but I don't like the really violent comic books. You know, I like the kind of the ones with the rich storyline. You can see, let's just see the artwork is so well done. It's incredibly well done. There he is, Dr. Tomorrow, right here. Great artwork, just great artwork. And the jet here, to be continued. Really, really great comic book. Here's a 2-page article about the people that work on Dr. Tomorrow. I don't know what this is about. Hip, Flask, I don't know. Of things to come. Yeah. I noticed there's no ads for like computer games, or it was just ads for the other comic books that Acclaim prints. Just great artwork here. I mean, I love the banner here. The banner is just outstanding. Just a great comic book. I want to get, this is of course number 5. I want to get more of these Dr. Tomorrow books. I found this one in the dollar bin at a comic book show. So, you know, here, originally it was $2.50. So for $1, how could I go wrong? You know, $1. And you got the poly bag and the white backer board. So I said, for $1, you can't go wrong. So I really like this comic book a lot. Dr. Tomorrow. And if I get more of these, maybe I'll do a YouTube video about, you know, another Dr. Tomorrow comic book. So, YouTube friends, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Richard Mabey Presents. Just kind of a Friday afternoon, video, you know, and got to share my Dr. Tomorrow comic book. Absolutely one of my favorite, I'll say offbeat, but a comic book that is so underrated. You know, great artwork, great story. You know, even the banner. I just love the banner. You know, it's kind of like that it has a feel of like the 1950s or 1960s Silver Age comic books. You know, I just really love this. I hope to get more. You know, I don't know. I have to check it out on eBay. If the postage isn't too outrageous, I can get a good deal. But I'm going to try, maybe at a future comic book show, to try to get another one for $1. That's my motto: buy a shirt for $1, buy a comic book for $1. You know, been watching a lot of Dave Ramsey. Stop going to restaurants, and stop buying steak. If you eat meat, stop buying steak. Buy hamburgers and hot dogs. Stop buying the fancy mustard. You know, buy the store brand mustard. Watch Dave Ramsey. He'll really give you good ideas on saving your money. And what can I say? What can I say? Thank you, Adam the Woo, for your inspiration, your leadership, and for showing, Adam LeWoo is kind of like Daniel Boone in the forest, clearing out the the path for the rest of us. I mean, he really did do that. And I'm a rookie. I mean, the 2.5 years, and I'm still a rookie. And I think I have 350 subscribers, which I'm really happy with. But you need 1,000 before you start making money. You gotta hit. I have this repetitive dream that I get like 999 subscribers, and then the next day I look at, I say, hey, how many subscribers do I have? I got 998. And then the next day I wake up and I go, how many subscribers do I have? And then I got 997. And it just keeps going backwards. and in this dream, then I end up with 1 subscriber, So, if you like this video, or even if you didn't like this video, please smash the like button. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell on the right hand side. That'll give you notification when I put up new videos. And also, please, if you want to put a comment in, if you know of any comic book stores in Central Florida, like let's say like between Tampa and Orlando, that give you a pretty good deal, I wouldn't mind getting in the car and trucking out and visiting them and see if I can get some more Dr. Tomorrows for $1. Hey, got in the comic books. You got any Dr. Tomorrows for $1? The cats are both out here, both little Opie and Floyd, and I think they see something, so they're acting up a little bit. They just act up sometimes. So have a great weekend, and it's hot out. It's so hot out. Stay happy, stay positive, and stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey, signing off.